Keiler chose to work with Covenant House once we learned about their mission. The name Covenant House makes you think of, a homeless shelter, but Covenant House is actually much more than that. They are a home for youth who are runaways, trafficked, or just living out on the streets. But more than just a roof over their head, Covenant House provides them with the tools to get off the street. They give them a structure, they give them education, and they give them access to learning and to careers so that way they can get off the street and stay off the street. Another one of the challenges that Covenant House faces is that there are just so many organizations that are worthy of financial support and donations by people that Covenant House really needed to find a way to stand out. And we felt at Keiler that we were uniquely suited to help them navigate that complex environment of nonprofit communications.
Our challenge creatively as a team was to come up with their unique point of view. There are a lot of very worthy nonprofit organizations out there that deserve support. But the more we dug into what Covenant House did as background for our communications, we discovered that they were more than just giving handouts to kids, a place to stay for a night, meals or clothes. They were very much into something quite different. And that was teaching kids that this was only the beginning of a new life for them, and that they had a future despite the tough circumstances that they were in, forced to sleep overnight in cold weather, without a home, exposed to crime and everything else, the elements. So we took that thought that this is a turning point for kids and turned it into an ad that used the word life in it. And it did it in a special kind of way. We turned the life backwards so the reader would have to, in their own mind, turn it around so they could read it. Because that was the thought, the key ingredient in the creative, that we're turning a life around. First, that idea started as an alt-type idea. Then we had another thought to add even more emphasis to the concept, and that was to put one of the teens with their back to the camera in place of the I in life. And what that did is it created even more interest to the eye, to the reader, that, oh, here's a kid, oh, we can't see him, he's from the back. But if we turned the life around with the kid in it, you could see the kid and you could read the word life. So that kind of visual interest and tension is something that that we created in order to get people not only involved in the process of discovering what Covenant House did, but to do something that would leap off the page and get people's attention.
So this ad, Life, Turn One Around, has been an absolute privilege to work on. I think as an advertising professional, this is one of those ads that really defines your career and allows you to use your skills and work with a team to develop something that you just really care about. I love this ad.